Hey, what's up, guys? I wanted to share something with you all today that I've been wrestling with since I started walking with the Lord. And I was in a place, right, where I felt like I was in a crossroad. I was in my bathroom, but I felt like I was in a crossroad. I was like, do I keep living life the way that I'm living now, the way that Brian's been living? Or do I completely surrender and submit and give my life to Christ, right? Take the other way. And that's what I did. I took the other way. And I think sometimes I'm like, what if not every person is presented with that opportunity that I was presented with, where I made the decision to follow Jesus, right? What if not everybody gets that opportunity, right, throughout their lifetime to follow him? Whatever the case may be, they've had a very hard life. No one has, explained the love of Christ or how it really is to live a life in Christ. What if they're just not presented it, right? And then the other night, I'm so grateful that I got really sick, right? And I say I'm grateful because my wife and I were sick and we could not sleep. So what did I do? I opened up the Bible app and I started reading Romans, right? And I read Romans 1, verse 19. For what can be known about God is plain to them, because God has shown it to them. For his invisible attributes, namely his eternal power and divine nature, have been clearly perceived ever since the creation of the world, in things that have been made. So they are without excuse. So I start thinking, I'm like, wow. In this moment, I have to distrust my thoughts and my feelings and trust what's in the Word. That God presents that opportunity to everybody, right? It's like we're all in a classroom. And, all 8 billion humans are in a classroom. And God is our teacher, right? And he's choosing people. Somebody may have a question. He chooses you, right? God is our teacher. Everybody in that classroom is chosen by the Lord. It's your job to answer that call or not, right? Because when I was in that bathroom at my lowest, and the Lord made it very clear to me, if you keep living this way that Brian is living, this is the route you're gonna go down. Or you could submit and surrender to me and go down this route. And it hasn't been easy, but it's the best decision I've made in my life. And I encourage everybody to answer that same call.